Hello, this is Lisa from Happy Stamp, and today we are going to be making this card. Kind of a fun fold card, different card, using the Queen Bee bundle that is in the mini catalog right now. All right, so what do we have here? All right, so I have a piece of basic black that is 4 1/4 by 11. I have a scrap of basic black. I am going to be changing it up a little bit. I thought that I would do Happy Mother's Day instead of Happy Birthday. And I got the Happy Mother's Day from Celebrating You. This is in the annual catalog that expires at the end of the month. This is a great set. It's got everything. Anniversary, Father's Day, birthday, welcome little one, grateful for you, happy Easter, wishing you a happily ever after, the best is yet to come, you're in my mind and in my heart. So this is a good set to get. All right. So I have a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4. I have another piece of basic white that is 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. A piece of crushed curry that is 4 by 2 1/2. Another piece of crushed curry designer series paper that is 2 1/2 by 4. This is going to go on a piece that we're cutting off over here. So I think that's it for cardstock. All right, so first of all, I'm going to take this piece of designer series or basic black. I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. Then I'm going to go down to 2 3/4, and I'm going to cut that off and save that because we're going to need it. All right, so we'll take this and make sure we get our nice crease on here. That way it lays flat. All right, so I'm going to take the piece of basic white that is, what did I say that one was? Basic white is 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. And we're going to do some stamping off on that. So we'll take this. I'm going to take this little one with all of the pieces on it, words on it. And we're just going to take some memento and we're just going to stamp all over the back of this. I'm going to do some, make sure the words are facing up. I'm going to do some stamping off as well. So stamp second generation, I should say. So stamp 1 normal and then again. And we'll do that one more time, just like that. All right, so it's going to look different every single time. And then that is going to, let's see, layer on here. And then this is going to layer on here. This piece is going to go here. Make sure I got all my pieces. And then this piece is going to go here. All right, so I got them all. All right, so let's go ahead and we are going to adhere the piece that we cut off to the crushed curry piece. And then the basic white piece is going to adhere, that we just stamped, is going to adhere on top of that. Again, let's make sure we have our words going the correct way. All right, and then this one can get layered on here. And I'm not going to adhere the inside piece yet because I need to do some stamping, and in case I mess it up, I can do it on the back side. All right, and then this is going to get layered in the middle of this. So we want to make sure to only put adhesive on this side over here. Just make sure that that is straight so I get kind of a So I'm just trying to make sure that this is even with this and this and this are even as much as possible. All right. Some things out of the way here. All right, I'm going to take this little piece of basic black and I'm going to cut out the wings for the bee, and then I'm also going to cut out this little bee right here. I'm going to cut out those two, and I forgot my ink, so let me grab my crushed curry here. You're also going to need another scrap of basic white and your crushed curry ink. We'll get all of the die cutting done at the same time. I'm going to take this big bee right here, and let's stamp that first. So we're going to use this right here. I'm going to take this out because I'm going to use that as well. So this is going to get stamped with some crushed curry. And that's going to go on here. All right. Close this up so that I do not put my elbow in it. All right, and then this is going to get cut out with this. I thought this would be since it's a queen bee, I thought this would be a pretty Mother's Day card as well. So I think I'm going to make a couple of them. All right, I'm going to bring in my mini here. We'll run these two through real quick. I don't know if you've heard or not. I can't remember if I have mentioned it, but this boho blue machine will be available for customer purchase if we have any left. Demonstrators are able to order it right now for $63. But if they don't sell out of them, then customers will be able to order them on May 2nd when the catalog becomes live. So look for that in case you are wanting to get a pretty boho blue instead of the white one. wings of the bee. I almost said of a snow white dove. Definitely not a dove. All right. That is going to go right on the top of that one, and then the little bee here. A couple more pieces out here. All right, there we go. All right. So I'm going to just take some glue, and I'm only going to put glue in the center piece of the wings here. Come on. I know there's some in there. I can feel it. All right, and that's going to go right over, pretty much right over that little heart there. Okay. Then I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, just run it over the black. Give it some sparkle. And then I'm also going to do the same thing to the other little bee. There. All right. Now, let's get this part stamped. All right. We'll use a little bigger one. All right, and some black ink again. And I'm just going to stamp that down at the bottom. All right, and then that's going to go right in here. And then while I have that out, I'm going to take the envelope and I'm going to do the same thing right at the bottom. Right along the bottom there. All right. That done. All right, now we can take the inside and get that put on. It's just going to go in here. All right, then I'm going to take a dimensional. Let's see. Still working on this pack here on the edges. And I'm just going to put that right here. And then that is going to go over here. And we'll take some glue. Ooh, now it came out. I just put a little bit on the head and a little bit of on his bum. And that is going to go right there. And then I'm going to take my sentiment. Now you could cut your sentiment apart if you wanted to, like I did on this one. It's 2 words and I just cut them in rectangles. I think I'm just going to leave that just the way it is. Add a dimensional on the back. And then that is just going to go right here. You could cut them apart, all the words apart if you wanted to. All right, and then there is that. Then I took some of these loose frosted dots. These are a online exclusive. And nope, we don't want Pretty Peacock. I'm taking this yellow ones here. Be easier if I get my take your pick tool. Put them over here. And then another one right here. I'm not even sure what color these are, but they went so well that I decided to go for it there. Oh, I must have hit it. And then one more down here. Oops. All right, so there is the card. Got some glue right there. There. All right. Then I took my envelope and I already put the stamping at the bottom. I'm just taking another piece of the 6x6 Designer Series paper stack in the crushed curry. And it is a different pattern than what is over here. I didn't have any more of that left, but I think it's fine. And then we will cut that off. This piece must have been 3 by 6, but you really don't need that much. You need about a little over 2 1/4, just a smidgen over 2 1/4 by 6 to cover the back of your envelope. All right, so here is the one that I just made, and here is the one with the happy birthday. I like them both. I think they're both pretty. Yep. Okay. I heat embossed that. I forgot to tell you. Using the basics. Basics. I can't remember what it's called. The basics embossing powders. It comes with the basic colors like white and black. And I think there might be one more. I'm not for sure. But I used the white, of course, on here. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. All supplies can be purchased through my online store at happystamp.stampinup.net. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.